Good day everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Papa Got a GoPro. Today's video is a quick tutorial on taking the Colectivo. What the Colectivo is, where it goes, who's it for, and some examples of how to do it. The Colectivos are vans that go up and down the highway from Cancun to Playa del Carmen and from Playa del Carmen down to Tulum. And they make stops all along Highway 307 up and down that highway. They don't leave the highway except for a short jaunt through the Acamal Puebla on the southbound route. So they won't take you up to your hotel's front lobby. They will drop you off at the highway. And they are a great way to get from point A to point B rapidly and very economically. In this video, I'm just showing some footage of from May 2022 when I took the Colectivo back and forth from the Barceló resort to the Bahia Principe resort for a day pass. Maybe in a future video, I will do one going to and from Playa del Carmen, showing where to get on and get off there. But today we're just going from one resort to another, giving a quick tutorial and nothing too complicated. So who is the Colectivo for? Well, it's primarily for workers getting to and from work, point A, point B, as a rapid, inexpensive way of getting up and down the highway. And tourists are welcome to take the Colectivo with a few caveats. You don't want to use the Colectivo as a replacement for a taxi when you have luggage going to and from point A and point B. It's best to hire a taxi to carry you and your luggage around. But if you're making a quick day trip and you know where your location is, this is a good option for tourists as well as workers going to and from point A and point B. In May of 2022, when I shot this footage, masks were required on the Colectivo. I don't know what the past was or what the future will hold for that. The cost of the Colectivo is anywhere from 25 pesos to about 45 pesos at the time I rode. And that is per person per trip. So how do you take the Colectivo? Well, the first thing is to make sure you're on the correct side of the highway and that you're headed either south or north towards your destination. So if you need to cross the highway, which I don't recommend anyone do, it is a game of human Frogger. If you're not very agile and you have mobility issues, then taking the Colectivo really isn't the best option for you. You need to be able to get across the highway to the lane heading in the direction you need to go, and you need to be able to get on and off the Colectivo quickly and efficiently. They are not what we in the States or Canada might think of as handicap accessible. And make sure you're far enough away from the lane of traffic to give the driver enough room to pull the van off of the highway to pick you up. Be looking in the direction where the vans would be coming from. When they're several hundred meters away, if they have an open seat, they will flash their lights to let you know that they have a seat available. To let the driver know that you want to get on, just raise your hand when you see those headlights flashing. And so when the driver stops, open the door and get in, and as you're getting in, let the driver know what your destination is going to be. So once you're on and sitting down, there are a few etiquette things to be aware of. First, there's usually a toolbox or a bench sitting on the floor behind the front passenger seat. That counts as a seat, so if that's the only one available, take it. It's normal. When I'm taking the Colectivo, if all the seats are full and the driver stops and picks someone up that's just getting off of a 10-hour shift, I will get up and let that person have my seat because they've been working hard and I'm just on vacation. Be alert, be watching the signs, and as the driver is approaching your stop, if he's not slowing down, don't hesitate to say your destination again, and he'll hear you and start slowing down. Be ready with your money as the driver stops. You'll pay the driver as you're getting off. Have your pesos out and ready. Some drivers will take US dollars, but it is best to pay for this in pesos. I always carry a 50 peso note with me, so I pay with that, and there's no question about whether or not I'm paying enough. Each trip I took on this example, I paid with a 50 peso note, and the driver gave me back a 10 peso coin. I could have gotten tourist priced, but that's okay. 40 pesos is just $2, and it's still a very economical trip for me. While this is just a short snapshot of taking the Colectivo, there's a great website, and it is everythingplayadelcarmen.com. On this website, they have an excellent page that gives a lot more in-depth information about taking the Colectivo, where the endpoints are located, and some bus options as well. So check that out too. Thank you for watching Papaw Got a GoPro. Ask some questions. If I know the answers, I'll give them. Maybe some other watchers will know some answers if I don't know them. And that's it for today.